Hi everybody, welcome back, and today I am going to be sharing some ideas on some different ways that you can draw eyes. Alright, so first we're going to need an eyelid. There are lots of ways that you can draw eyes. There are all kinds of different eye shapes, especially if, depending on what style you want. This one is square shaped. So we have a nice straight line for our lid. We got pupil. Now, eyes are very fun because they're often described as a window to the soul, which means, especially in anime, they are used to show the archetype of the character with the shape language. So this character is like the cool and stern character because we have a lidded eye. We have our little lid line up here. Very sharp angles. Not quite angry per se, just kind of cold, not vivacious and energetic. And I will be showing different ways to draw pupils today. This is one that I do enjoy doing. It's kind of a square shape, so here it's obviously half lidded, but out of the eye it would be kind of like this shape. And you can leave the pupil white. I do enjoy doing that, especially for magical characters. You can add like little texture lines in color, not just in black. But then you can shade the top of it like this. And we have our square kind of cool character, kind of like a Todoroki. He's too cool for us. Doesn't really care. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, you can have characters that are super happy and lively, and they're often depicted with large round eyes. They're full of wonder, and you can mess around with the shape of the eye using like eyebrows, or you can use the cheek and give them a little wrinkle to show that they're smiling and happy. Give them some simple little lashes. And when you're coloring in an eye like this one, they're so happy and, oh, it's amazing. Wow. Amaze, amaze, amaze. You can fill in their eye with catch lights that help show what they are feeling. So the more catch lights there are, the more, oh, happy shimmers, amaze they feel. And you can do a little heart, or you can do a little twinkle. You can even do a little like blurb shape, so that when you fill in the eye here, it shows how twinkly they are. Very happy, much twinkle. And we can't forget line above the eye. Wow! Very fitting of a Pinkie Pie-like character. We could have a character who is kind of mysterious and beautiful. So you can start with the bottom, kind of like a curve like that. And instead of doing a flat line, you make kind of a bowed shape, like that. And that will be where your eyelashes rest. And we are going to make this lid line. We're going to pull it up higher because their eye is drooping more. They're doing like a sultry little look. Looking through their lashes. Nice thick lashes. They're definitely real. They're not fake. They're not false eyelashes. Wink. Bring down a little lash there. And then we thicken it up here. They're very thick. Beautiful eyelashes. And then we'll add some bottom lashes. Then we'll add our pupil, iris. And our little catch light there to show the little shine. We have a sultry eye look. Now, if you want to go even more simple, you can go with just an oval. Okay, oval in the middle. This is used in simple character design shows like SpongeBob. And even Froppy from My Hero Academia has eyes like this. Just that easy. And boom, you have an eyeball. Put a little catch light in it so it doesn't look so disturbed. And that's, I think, what I love most about eyes is they can be either really simple, and then the most simple you can get, just an oval with a little catch light and an eyebrow. Boom. An eyebrow. Eyebrow plus oval equals eye. And boom, you have an eye. But also, you can make it detailed, like this one or this one. Also, wrinkles can really help in expressing a tired character. So this one, he's kind of tired. We'll bring down the lid at less of a straight angle, more of a down angle like this. And we'll bring it up like that. just add a little wrinkle there and a little wrinkle there. And he looks kind of tired. Give him more of a square shape. And don't be afraid to experiment with different eyes, because adding little lines here and there can really change a character's expression and how they feel. I'm going to show now a quick little tip on drawing eyes from the side. So we'll start with just a curve here, and then we'll bring it up here and here, so you have kind of a triangle shape. And you pull it out a little bit here and a little bit here for your eyelashes. And for your pupil, you don't want to push it up right up against the front here. You kind of want to pull it back so you show a little bit of the sclera. That's the white part of the eye. And the pupil is going to sit kind of in the middle there. And of course, we need our little lid line. So we have our little lid line. And then we have the actual eyeball. Then we have the lid and the top lid. You can bring out some eyelashes and little eyelashes here, and then our pupil, kind of like that, and then the pupil, or the iris. No, I switched it around. This is the iris, that's the pupil. Like that. So a nice and easy little side-facing eye. Now, I have seen a couple of tutorials on the best way to make sure that your eyes look similar. And I just want to say that drawing a line across is, I find, the easiest. And usually drawing your favorited eye, the eye that you usually mess up first, is usually the easiest way. And instead of drawing one entire eye and then the other eye, if you work on them, on parts of them at the same time, like you see, I built up the little angle that I want there, and then the top of the eye, and then the top of the eye, and then I'll bring this down here, and I'll bring it down here, curve it up like that. They look relatively similar. And it's easier because it's like one step at a time instead of finishing one and then finishing the other. More of a kind of like an assembly line. It's like work on one part, then go to the next part. And then you can put your little pupils so he's looking at you. Little lid line. And you can do a little nose line there. So he has a nose. Just building parts at the same time. Can make it a little bit easier. cat eyes. Those are always fun. I draw these a lot for my characters. I love a good cat eye. With a vertical pupil. And there you have it. A set of easy eyes that all look very different but are relatively simple to do. And I hope this helps. And I'll see you guys next time.